Greetings, Summoners, and welcome back to another Sky Kingdoms video. I feel like every time we do these videos, so much stuff changes in the meta, like every week. We are in the semifinals of the Galactic Battle Season 1 right now, and they just dropped our first piece of Resistance Weekend gear. So there's 2 weeks left until the finals. So there's the semifinals next week, or I'm sorry, the round of 8 next week, and then the round of 4 the following week, and then the finals in the 3rd week. So we are 3 weeks away from the final, and they just dropped the Divine Shadow. Now this is the equivalent of the Speed of God pants in Arc of War, and I'll drag this down so you can see it. We're trying a new format out, guys. I'm using OBS to record video. We've tried a few different platforms for recording, so I'm going to try this one out. I got the full 1080p experience, webcam setup. Let me know if you like it in the comments below. But the Divine Shadow is the Speed of God pants from Arc of War. Pants are helmets in Sky Kingdoms. They just flip the gear around. So this gives you Resistance Weekend effect. This item makes the inferior matchup slightly not as bad. So if you are an airship commander, you can use this gear to lower the advantage infantry has on you. And it's not that great, but they do have dodge, which the dodge meta is still strong in the early game. But also, you know, they have Resistance Weekend, right? And the only way to counter Strengthened Weekend, this set of gear right here, the Dragon's Heart and the Double Annihilations, which is the equivalent of, what is it, the Rabbit Ears and Destruction Weapons in Arc of War. And the only way to counter if someone gets 400% of the Strengthened Weekend effect is to use Resistance Weekend effect. So right now at level 8, and level 12, I have a total of 104 plus 236, and so I need 400% to totally nullify the damage to my weaker matchup. So for those of you that don't know about how Strengthened Weekend effect, this game is based on Arc of War. All the mechanics and math are the same. Some of the items and some of the setups in the base are a little different, but essentially it's the same game. And the gear is the same, and the ships are the same, but what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna open up all the super equipment chests to get the rare item, the Cuneiform Stone. I'm guessing 125. So I'm making this video so that people can see someone actually open the super equipment chests and then know how many it took for me on my server during this event. Listen closely. This number is subject to change. When the developers launch this event, right now it's September 9th, 2018. This item may become easier to get in the future events, or may become more difficult. I've actually heard it become more difficult on accident. Usually it's supposed to be 125. Sometimes it goes down to 75 or 25 if they mess up, or if they do it on purpose. Who knows? But the only way to find out is to start opening chests. Sometimes it says what your chances of getting the item are, but we can check our news here real quick. Let's see what it says. Oh my God. I am so sad. Oh my God, I just realized I had to open these up by noon today in order to open them up in the super equipment chests. If I try to open the super equipment chests right now, I won't actually get them. They are not available. You can still turn the items in to collect the item, but you can't actually open the chest and get the item out of it. I've done this mistake before. I'm not going to do it again in this video. So let's do this. I'm going to... Here, let me unselect something real quick. Alright, so, wow. So, this is a two-part video. If you don't collect the super equipment item in the time frame provided by the news, you cannot actually get it out of super equipment chest. So I lost my chance 6 hours ago. I didn't have enough time, guys. On the weekends, I'm really busy. It's really difficult for me to actually get videos done on the weekend. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to open the super equipment chest. But I do want to talk about a couple more things and why this is important. You need to get this item. If you don't get this item, you won't be able to build the Apocalypse Dragon. The Apocalypse Dragon is not in the game yet. Right now we have the Christmas Sleigh, we have the 3 starter dragons, we have the Ares Hull, which is the skeleton dragon right here, and then there's the Magic Dragon, which is the Dominion Hull. Next week, there will be 2 weeks until the final next week. So in the round of 4, we should get the Apocalypse Dragon video. But I won't be able to get the item because I forgot to turn in the cuneiforms because I wanted to film it live. Oh well. That happens. I'm not too butthurt about it. I'm not too excited about the Apocalypse haul. I know it's the best haul. It's definitely worth turning the Speed of God pants in for. It's definitely worth using in every fight moving forward. The hospital capacity on it is going to suck, assuming it's the same as Arc of War. But, you know, you miss when... It's not the end of the world. You know, what are you going to do? Usually it comes around again a month after the first Apocalypse event. So, you know, if you did miss it this time around, don't stress out about it. You'll get it soon. But that is the Divine Shadow item. You need this to counter Strength and Weaken effect. And we're going to have to end this video short. And maybe I'll do a longer video in the future about this, this item. But I just want everyone to know, if you're watching this video, it takes 400% Strength and Weakened effect to totally nullify your opponent's damage to you. So if infantry is attacking an airship, and the infantry has 400% on all this gear total, so that 54 plus 54 is not enough. You need like level 24, 24, and 26 on the gear. But if it's 400%, the airships will do 0 damage to the infantry. The infantry bonus damage, I don't think is really there. It's really just a damage reduction and an accuracy reduction, kind of like dodge. So the more strength and weaken, the better your matchup is in a favorable matchup. The resistance weakened gear literally just minuses this stat. It's a hidden stat. You don't really know about it. Watch the video on Strength and Weaken effect for Arc of War if you want to learn more about it. And the general rule is for every 3.5 resistance weakened effect, it nullifies 5 Strength and Weaken effect. So for every... So 46% resistance weakened effect is totally going to negate, what is that? What is that? I don't know. Something like 120 strength and weaken effect, 110 strength and weaken effect. So you can get more value out of your gear when you know an opponent is using strength and weaken effect. And if you want to hit them, like if you're a single main commander, like I'm an airship commander, if I want to attack, let's say an infantry commander, and they have full strength and weaken gear, then I need to have resistance weakened just to even hit them. But honestly, attacking into your weaker matchup isn't a good idea. But if you know you want to defend and hold a big capital, and you know that your opponent is going to try to use strength and weakened gear against you, it's good to put resistance weakened gear on, just putting on a piece of Divine Shadow, or 2-piece Taurus. I forgot to mention that. There is 2-piece Taurus. So if you want to do, let's see, the Taurus Jewels. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Taurus Jewels, oh gosh. Is there an almanac in this game? Here it is. Okay, Power of Taurus is 2 pieces, resistance weaken effect. So with this and those other pants, you can get it up into the 180%. You can do quite well. But you will need resistance weakened if you want to fight an opponent who has strength and weakened. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I wanted to get this video out there so people knew what this item was for. It's for the Apocalypse Dragon. It's for countering strength and weakening gear. You will need it eventually if you want to build that haul. Honestly, though, Nixop pants have better dodge. They're not the best dodge pants. And they really are good for boss players. It's for the best haul, so you want to get it if you want to have the best haul in the game, and you should. But also, if you want to be a boss player early game for Sky Kingdom Season 1 and Season 2, you're going to need this item. So that pretty much covers it, guys. I don't need to cover it I don't need to go into any more details about that. Watch the Strength and Weaken effect video for Arc of War if you want to learn more about that. And sorry about failing miserably. I think it's 125 chests. Check the comments below. That's what the comments are for. People will write in, so-and-so said today there's 125 chests on server 96 to do this event. Or so if you're watching this video 3 months from now, 6 months from now, just check in the comments below and you'll get a reference for how many chests they had to open. And usually if it's 125, once you open 100 super equipment chests, you get the bonus to finding success or getting success. So, you know, at 125, they give it to you automatically if you aren't lucky enough to get it in the first 124. So, and that number 125, I'm throwing that around there because that's usually what it is, but it's not a guarantee. So check the comments and also interact with the video. Like the video, check the comments below, upvote those comments, reply to the comments. More interaction with the channel pushes it around to more subscribers. So I appreciate you guys helping me out with that. And that's it.